Let's go. Good girl. You're so good. You're so smart. Morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. It's a little bit brisk this morning. It's 2 degrees Celsius. I can hear all the animals crying to get out today, including the barn cat claw crew team. You coming out, Mango? Good chunk. Tango! I see you rolling. What are you rolling around for? You come back for pets after your scratches, huh? The ducks are quacking. The drakes are laughing. The turkeys are gobbling. The geese are honking. The roosters are a-crowing, and the rabbits are silent. You okay, Bubbles? Bubbles? Hey, Bubbles. Mango, what are you doing? Bubbles, you're not coming out? Okay, well, I have a lot of work to do today. I can't stay in here waiting for you. Tango, you're going back in? Come on out. You gotta do your job. Hey, you gotta do your job. You gotta do your job. Huh? You gotta do your job today. There she goes. She's going to play with Chunk. There's Bubbles playing with Fozzie through the fence. Now Fozzie gave her his butt. Miss Olivia here was just groomed by our regular groomer. I take her approximately every 6 weeks. Depends how matted she gets. Sometimes it's 8 weeks. And that's just because I don't have time to keep up with her brushing. She needs probably like an hour of brushing every single day. That's the downside of the old English sheepdogs. But she's looking really fluffy right now. Pure white, very beautiful, very cute, and I love her to bits. Hey, bud. How are you, my little farm panther? You okay? You gonna do some hunting today? Hey, buddy. It's getting to be that time of year that all the water buckets have a thin layer of ice come the morning time. And that's how I know it's time to get the duck pond ready for the winter. And honestly, I don't think there's that much to do, but I'm gonna take you up to the orchard today. I can hear all the ducks laughing. They really want to get out right now. You can hear them going, ha, 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 ha. They're hilarious ducks. Turkeys are gobbling. Okay, I'm coming, guys. You turkeys too, I'm coming. I hear you, turkeys. I hear you gobbling. Mango, you're not hanging out with the rest of the crew? You're gonna be all alone today, huh? Okay, I'm sure you'll find them later, right? Don't go far, okay? If you look over here to the turkey tower here and the turkey trot run, look at all these holes that the rats are making. This is the wood rat or the ground rat or tunnel rat or whatever we're gonna call them. Okay, I hear you guys. Come on out. Come on out. I see you showing off. I see you showing off. You can't all fit through the door at the same time. You three are just showing off big time. Why is that goose trying to get Freddie Mercury? Great, that turkey went up on the roof already. That's the other female. That's the other female there. 1, 2, and then these are the 3 boys. That's how you can tell they're the 3 boys, because look at them. They got their feathers fanned out like that. And they're much bigger birds, right? The females are very small. You're not coming down, turkey? You're gonna clean up the roof for me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. So back to what I was saying about the rats attempting to get into the turkey trot run here. These are the tunnels from them trying to dig underneath there, but they really can't get in. Like, I've stapled all the way across here, but what they're doing is they're tunneling underneath, making like a hole underneath the hardware cloth. So when the turkeys spill some food, the food falls down and they can still get the food from out in here. I mean, they can't get in anywhere there. It's all secure there. It's all secure. It's stapled. You can see it's stapled right up against the wood. So there's nowhere for them to get in. But they sure are trying to get in. And I've noticed this is a little bit of a problem for the turkeys. They don't like getting the water from here. And this is full. I have seen them pecking the water, like trying to get the water, but I think there's not enough water coming out for these kind of big sized birds, not like chickens. So I gave them another bowl because I noticed that as soon as I let them out in the morning, they went straight for the geese water, straight. And they were just sitting by the water, drinking and drinking and drinking like they're so thirsty. So I got kind of worried about it. I think I'll have to change this poultry drinker to like a heated pet bowl. We'll see how that works. That should be fine. Olive wants to play ball. I don't know where that red Kong is, but at least we have this ball, right? Ready? Oh, there you go, turkey. You came down, eh? That's a good job. Nice flying. Look, the rats are tunneling underneath the tree that I just planted here. Whoa! Oh, she went back up again. Actually, there's a dead rat right there. Something got it, but they didn't eat it. Weird. There's plenty of rats. I've caught, maybe in the last couple of months, I must have caught 50 rats. Must have. I didn't even count, like I lost count. Because some days it's 3 or 4 rats in one day. And I just keep catching them every day. You know what's the best bait so far that I've used? Is the chicken scratch. You know, like the chicken scratch feed that has like cracked corn and little seeds and stuff. That seems to catch them the most. But the last episode, last Thursday, some commenter, I can't remember the name honestly, but they said to try to put cayenne pepper in the chicken feed, like mix it in the chicken feed. And the rats don't like it, and they'll just, because they don't have any access to food, they'll just go away. So I'm going to try doing that today and see how it goes. So thank you for that tip. I hope it works. Turkeys are following me. Freddie, your turn today, bud. Your turn today, bud. Okay. Okay, before I get in with the chickens, I gotta let these ducks out. They're squawking and squawking. And today, actually for the past couple days, they're mud ducks. Have you ever seen mud ducks? And that's because their run is all mud. And look at their feathers. Their feathers are all muck. Look at them. And that's because there's no roof here, eh? There's only these boards. I know I've spoken about this year, a couple times probably, but that's why next year I'm going to be fixing this roof, and I'm going to be putting a real roof on, because it's been raining the past few days, and this is what happens. Whoa, the ducks are coming. The ducks are coming. I think every single duck is in the water because they're all muddy and they all want to clean off their feathers. Oh, there's some in the back there. Come on out, geese. Come on out. Let's go. You got to eat the grass. Olive, come here. What are you doing that for? You're not supposed to herd the geese. Where's Freddie going? He's going straight for the turkey house. See? He wants to get the turkey food, even though he eats the same food. Now, listen to the sound he's making. He's trying to call the hens. He's showing off now. See, he called that hen over and the hen came right over. Want some banana, Elvis? Good boy. Where's all your hens? Oh, you dropped it. Olive, let's check the duck eggs, eh? You gonna help me? Okay. You go find the eggs, okay? Hey, find the eggs. You find them? I don't see any eggs. Where's all the eggs? Ah, there's one right there. What about down here? Yeah, there's the eggs. I can see them tucked in there. Okay, kiddo, we got 5 eggs today. 5 eggs, that's not bad. That's not bad. You don't want to come and get it, eh? How about you, Red? You want some, bud? Here. Here. Okay, my wife was kind enough to prepare some cayenne pepper powdered, and I'm just going to put it in here. I don't really know what to do with it. Oh, I'm choking! Then I'm just going to give it a little mix here. Okay, guys, here. You don't seem to mind the cayenne pepper. I mind it more. Whew, that's spicy. Don't take any deep breaths when you're pouring cayenne pepper in your chicken feed, okay? So the cayenne pepper is just mixed in. You can see all those red powders there. That's just to help send the rats away. We'll actually see, hopefully, that cayenne pepper makes a difference. I was certainly choking on it because it's spicy. So this is my man, Big Red. Some of yous have observed in recent videos that his spurs are getting a little out of whack, like a little long, right? Like there's his one spur right there. You know, he's been walking wonky for like a while now, like more than a year, maybe a couple years. But I use this. It's like a set of pliers, and it's got kind of a rounded edges there. And I like to trim them with this pliers. Like so. I don't like to take a pliers and twist off the spur so that it leaves the little quick in there. I don't like that. See, he's still walking a bit wonky. But that's just Big Red. That's just the way he is. He's getting a little old. And I can actually see, if you look right on the top of the tail there, you see all that white stuff? That's poop. And that's because he doesn't roost anymore. He just sits on the ground. So the other hen is roosting inside there, and Big Red is underneath, and then she's pooping on him. And I don't know how to stop that. But there's the fixed up spur. They're nice and short now. But he's seen better days, I know. But he's a good rooster. He's a good guy. He's over 4 years old now. So he can just live out his days with that one hen that's in here. And if I can find another or 2 more good hens, I'll keep them in here with them. That hen that's in there right now, she's not laying any eggs anyways, so she's not even producing for us. Yeah, I see ya. I see ya. Now we have 4 roosters, okay? Big Red, Elvis, and Michael Jackson, they're all the same age. And I have never trimmed Elvis's or Michael Jackson's spurs, never. Now maybe it's just the breed that the spur's not growing as the same as Big Red, because Big Red's the same age. Freddie Mercury, he's a bit younger, he's just last year. So, you know, he's okay, he doesn't have long spurs yet, but basically Michael Jackson and Elvis in this coop here, they don't have any trouble walking. So that's why I don't think it's the spurs. I think he's just got some kind of a balance issue. Maybe he has a neurological issue. Maybe maybe his muscles aren't working that great. Maybe he's suffering from spasms. But he's still in good spirits. So he's going to hang around as long as we can here at the farm. So I built this pond last spring. I started in the early spring, digging it out with the excavator, and it was a little bit of a process. It took me, I don't know, maybe a month's time to finally get it that the ducks can actually go in and swim and be able to get in and out, because that was one of the things I really thought hard on, was how are the ducks going to get in and out. I used an EDPM liner. It's like a rubber liner. It's really thick, really rigid, and it's not supposed to wear down in the sunlight from the UV rays. The ducks actually love the pond. They go in it every day. As the farmer type guy, I love the pond because I hardly have any work to do now. And I'm talking, the way I used to keep these ducks in this orchard is I used to have some water bins here, and I would have to fill up the water bins, and then they'd make a mess, and then so on and so forth. I'd have to fill them up, and it'd be an ongoing process. I thought about having some landscape fabric around this edge and that edge, and I did that specifically so that I could put some river stone so that when the ducks get out, they're not immediately on the grass, which will eventually turn to mud. Oh, there's Dexter! Dexter! Hey, bud. How are ya? You came to say hi, huh? How did you know I was in the orchard? You're a good boy. Always a fun day when the cats come and follow me around wherever I'm working. I know cat content's not for everyone, but I get a kick out of it because it makes me feel good. I also built this thing with a pump. It's approximately right there, and then there's a flexible PVC tube that goes all the way here. I think you can see it right here. See, there it is there. It comes over here, and then it goes underneath this berm, and then it gets underneath right here, and that's what brings all of this up so that the water can flow down, and it's constantly cycling the water through up to the top here. These things right here is the filters, and I'm going to take these out today and clean them, but I've noticed a little bit of a problem. You see how it's all been chewed? I think it's raccoons that are getting in there. Maybe they're looking for insects or snails or something. So there's little bits of the filter all around. There's Maggie way down there. Maggie! I see ya! Look, she's hunting in the garden. I should keep my mouth shut so she can hunt. This is an aquascape I think it's called a waterfall pier, something like that. But anyways, this is supposed to have a fake rock over top, but they didn't have it in stock, and I kind of forgot about it and I've left it. So I think you're supposed to put that fake rock over top so that nothing can get at it, like the raccoons. So the raccoons, I guess they like the little bits of bacteria that are in there, or maybe little tiny insects. I don't think it would be any other kind of animal other than raccoons. I don't think fox go in here. Coyote wouldn't go in here. That duck's gonna go in. It already came out and then it's going back in. Here's the geese eating the grass. They're hungry for the grass today. So I'm gonna shut off the pump. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna clean the filter and let that drain down. All of this is gonna dry up as soon as I unplug it. And then I gotta continue cleaning some of the leaves out of here because that's an ongoing thing. Of course, the ducks and the geese like going in that stream part over there. You see, he's right in it. There's a couple of them right there. Look, he's jumping off the waterfalls like it's a diving board. Dive in, bud. Dive in. No? It looks slippery. Look at them. They love that little section right there. You see how they can swim in it? It's just 1 or 2 inches and he's like cleaning himself in there. He's got this whole pond to clean himself, but he wants to do it right there. Maggie, you're not going swimming? You want to go swimming? I just want to take a look at this because that duck that was here was, this is all slimy. Look at this. You see this slime? So that's why this section here is so slippery. Look at it. Let's get rid of all these bits. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. The filters are all chewed up. Wow, I never expected that, really. It's like I'm gonna have to get some new filters. There's the biological medium. I guess I'll just put that in the bottom of the pond. I can actually see lots of little insects in here. That's got to be beneficial for the pond. Here's a little tip for all you duck pond owners out there. Don't open your mouth when you're spraying off the filter. There's Dexter. Hey Dexter, how are you, bud? I'm just cleaning the pond. Yeah, I'm just cleaning the pond, buddy. You want to go for a swim? It's too cold, don't fall in. Guess I'll just put these back in for now. I honestly didn't even expect that raccoons would be chewing on the filter, and I'm just assuming it's raccoons. It could be maybe like the rats, but I don't think rats like water. I would guess it has to be raccoons. Okay, here. She loves the ball. See here, I'm gonna turn this off and then disconnect this because I need to get that water out. And what I'm gonna do is just disconnect this and then open up the other side. Once I open up the other side, all the water will drain because this is all downhill here. Just gonna open up this, let it drain completely. And that'll drain so that there'll be no more water in the hose. You want some ice or you want some water? You want the ice or you want the water? There's the water. Hey Dexter, how are you, buddy? Keeping me company, huh, pal? I'm gonna try not to kill all the good bacteria in here. So this thing has like a string on it. I think what I'm gonna do is get a long string, a really long string, and then hang it down towards the bottom of the pond. Dexter! Look at Maggie. She's way up on top of the garden entrance. What a stinker. Dexter! Hey, buddy. Yeah, Maggie's still up there. Now she doesn't know how to get down. Look, she's looking how to get down. You gotta jump, Maggie. There you go, she knows. Here in our area of Ontario, we're in kind of central Ontario. You know, we're not far from Horseshoe Valley, not far from the town of Aurelia. I know that this pond is gonna freeze about 18 to 24 inches on the surface. So it's not the whole thing is going to get frozen. So I'm just going to leave the pond pump down there because the pump is towards the bottom of the water. And then of course all the water has drained from the flexible PVC pipe down to the level of the pond. But I don't really want to pull the pond pump out and disconnect all that. It's all connected with glue and it's all like permanent. But that's why you use a flexible PVC piping there. So even if it does freeze, it's just going to expand a little bit and it won't burst the pipe. If you used a rigid PVC pipe and the water freezes, it's going to crack and burst. So let me just figure out how am I going to put a string down. Maybe I have to just hammer a spike into the soil and then tie a rope around it and hang that down so that the biological medium doesn't get wasted. And I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I don't want to just throw it in though, because then I can't fish it out in the spring. We got the electrical for the pump, and we also have this thing. This is the bubbler, the thing that produces bubbles, and that just helps aerate the pond. But I have this rubber bin, and I plan to just do this, and that'll protect it over the winter. Oh man, the ducks laid an egg right here. Look, they laid an egg. Right here. There, eat it. Okay, I got this rope. Where's the end? So even though I've shut down the pump and the waterfalls and I've cleaned everything and I've skimmed off all of the floating debris like leaves and feathers and such, I still think I'm going to be allowing the ducks to come out here and access the pond. It hasn't frozen over yet. And I like to free range the ducks and the geese as long as possible until the snow becomes a little bit too deep. There's Chunk saying hi to Fozzie. Chunk! Where's Mango? Oh, there's Mango underneath, right there. You see, oh, there's Tango. Chunk, Tango, and Mango. They're all coming to say hi too. So they will be coming out here even when there's like this much snow. But when there becomes like a foot and then 2 feet and then 3 feet of snow, it's just not worth it. Like the ducks have a hard time walking through the snow. It's okay if it's all compacted down and they can just walk on the top, but when it's a fresh snow, it just doesn't work for me, and I don't want to be trekking all over here. So, you know, it's not ideal to have them free ranging in the winter. But I did build the geese this goose caboose, and they have a 15-foot run. So really, they're okay. They can go in and out. They can access water. They can access their food, even though it's frigid temperatures and snowy. And then we have that run. Right now, there's a lot of mud there because it's been raining. I know this. But as it gets really cold, that mud and water that's in there, it'll freeze. But they have a 30-foot run and a 22-foot duck house. So they're fine going in and out of there in the winter. And I have a whole system. I'm sure I'll be doing videos about taking care of the ducks throughout the winter. But this is the first upcoming winter season of us having to deal with the pond. The pond pump is down below the 2-foot mark that's going to freeze. That's why I'm not worried about it. What's going on there? Getting freaky. The horses don't feel cold. Some of them have blankets on, but some of them don't. I feel cold with this damp rain. Very damp. Cold, wet, and damp. Ooh, that horse started to kick. Got all the cats back. Everybody's right here except Dexter. I don't know where Dexter is, but I know that he ate already. Time to go to bed, guys. Come on, turkey lurkeys. You gotta go to bed because I'm getting snowed on. Come on, guys. Let's go. Hut 1, hut 2. Good job. Good job. You guys still have food, so you're okay. Have a good night. I was just working on something down at the sawmill. I figured I'll film a little bit to show you guys what's happening. This is the same day that I'm filming this video about closing up the pond. And it was just maybe like 2 hours later, and this is how it is. I better get the snowblower on my tractor. Tulugana ducks! Tulugana ducks! Tulugana! Tulugana means go to bed in Tagalog, the Filipino language. All you guys are always asking me. Tulugana ducks! The geese are already in. I locked Olive up in the workshop there because I don't want her to get dirty. She just got groomed. Tulugana ducks! Come on now. Tulugana! 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 That's it, ducks. I know you know what I'm saying. You understand Filipino. Yeah. Tulugana, ducks. Sorry, geese. You're in for the night. I'll see you in the morning, okay? I'll see you. What's going on there, ducks? Why are you not going in? There you go. You gotta go to bed now. Tomorrow's another day. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next episode, okay?